went dead. First of all, let me say shalom, shalom to the Hebrews and Shebrews. Give all honor to the Elohim of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. In the name of his son, Jesus Christ, our Mashiach. Yeah, the battery went dead on my laptop right when I was about to go live. I don't know how I took a dead battery out the crib, but so I'm just gonna hop on here real quick on my with my on my cell phone. Go live with John Terry. Who is John Terry? I don't know if that option just popped up, but all right, hold on, brother John. I'm trying to think, is that the John Terry y'all know? If so, hold on. I was just last few days, man. I've been yeah, I just been relaxing, but I've been peeping a little, peeping little stuff as I do. And if y'all can hear me, put a one in. 'Cause like I said, I ain't gonna be on here too long. I'm gonna be back soon though. Not today, probably tomorrow. Cause I wanna deal with some book tomorrow. All right, cool for sure, Rory. Good looking out. And so yeah, last couple of days, man, I just been chilling back, and you know, I like just checking out the scene. Like I check out everybody's channel or whatever, see what's going on. And so I've been checking out some of the Hebrews pages, and man, it's been some funny stuff going on. I'm gonna put the title back up there, but y'all saw, if y'all tuned in earlier, I said what's going on with the UA, right? I, Let me reclassify them. The UUA. That's what I'm gonna call them, which is the Ununited Urban Apologists. Ununited. They are just crumbling, Joe. You know what I'm saying? I look rough. What, dude? Like, first of all, why that's coming from a man and not one of the sisters? I don't care if you think I look rough. Since when you been a pretty boy? That's my brother I grew up with, man. I ain't thinking about it. I am rough now. What? Anyway, so look, right? And so yeah, man. And so I've been sitting back checking it out the scene, and it's been a lot. They trying to make noise again, the urban apologists, but attacking the Hebrew Israelites, and it just is the first little wave they had a few years ago that lasted for all bit of 12 months, and then the Shield Squad crumbled. That's when we initially went at them and tore a hole in them, and they had the what was the God Squad, the other one that was like they affiliate. They got the little funny talking dude over there that was always scared to show his face till I told him to show his face. Then he wound up showing his face. But yeah, and that all that fell apart. And then so now they got a second burst. They got some new goofies to come over and start, trying to be so-called urban apologists. And so they tried to reignite the flame, and now they just falling apart again, and it's hilarious. So I've been checking out some Hebrews channels, man, and you know, first of all, I've been seeing it going on for a while. What's the dude name? Oh man, what's this cat name? First, it started with the one, especially the Gentiles over there. They like really weird. And so I can't think of the first white dude name, but he was cross dressing. Y'all remember that? This is all that little crew, James White, Vocab Malone, all them. The ones that try to make a name off themselves. But James White been doing stuff, But a lot of them urban apologists try to basically get recognition for, basically trying to combat Hebrew Israelites, so to speak. And so, yeah, this dude, he was a cross-dresser. I don't know, y'all probably can find videos on him. I think they resurfaced. I can't think of his name. He's a real weird dude. I guess they think that type of stuff funny, That's like comedy to them or something. But he basically had dressed up in his wife clothes and they thought that was funny. But now they got another dude. I was checking out one of Sakari videos, and it's another dude they call a Hammer or something. It's a big old Jenny, man, big white boy, man, and he well, evidently, and I don't bear false witness. I'm just going off what I've seen and what I've even heard him say out his mouth. I was checking out what's the brother name? I think it's Sergeant, Sakari Sergeant or something. And he put up a video where this man is basically being interviewed or asked about his psychosis. He's a clinical psychopath. Like literally. No, he's a clinical a psychopath. He's been diagnosed with being a psychopath. So apparently he be with them. And that's going to lead me to the next weird dude they got over there. He be with them when they approach, the brothers on the corner and stuff preaching, right? And they put a video up, and it was like they had him silenced, where, he wouldn't even open his mouth while he was standing out there. And it's because, I guess, he's a psychopath. So I guess they scared he might lose it or something and get the paws put on him out there. Because, brothers got them hands. You could spaz out if you want to, but, I'm just saying. Jeremiah, let me see, where is it? I think it's Jeremiah, I want to say 31, or it's the one in Jeremiah 50, where he say, we his battle axe and weapons of war. So, brothers got them hands, Joe. So I don't care how crazy you is. A brother tune you up and we'll get you some medication, all right. But but apparently he's a clinical psychopath. He really crazy. So then you got that comedic side of it. We already knew James White was a racist. You even had people in their own camp that finally admitted to that. So that's kind of old. And then now you got the dude, and he like real extra with it. He like real theatrical. Sam Shmooshmeek. Somebody probably know who I'm talking about. His name like Sam Sham Shmoon or Shmoon Shmam or something. But he called himself an Assyrian. You know how they didn't, culture vultured and reappropriated, or however you want to say it. They took over every culture because, the original Assyrians did not look like what you would say a European looks like today. But that's a whole nother historical lesson. But if you want to be an Assyrian, okay, they've taken over that culture. It's just like if you see an Arab today from Egypt, they've been over there for centuries, so they're going to be called Egyptian. But we know them ain't no Cushites, and we know they not Hamites. So we know how that go. That dynasty's been flipped so many times during the different dynastic periods or whatever. So he's a bootleg Assyrian. And this guy, they done pulled up a video on him. Like he real over the top. Like, how they try to talk about the One West brothers cussing people out and all that? This cat would just cuss you out, like out the blue. Like, at least some of the One West brothers will give you a chance before they go in on you. He just start cussing you out if he see you coming with an opposed argument or if you questioning them, right? Especially if you're a black Hebrew Israelite, And so, that's why I call them the ununited urban apologists, because you got a mixture of the WUAs, which is the white urban apologists, who is funny because most of them not urban. And then you got the black urban apologists. So, it's just all funny. They have like no type of unity whatsoever when they like to talk about the different camps with us and all that, right? So I'm sitting here watching, and I'm like, this is like literally, Joe, when you fight against the Lord's people, he said, touch not my anointed, man. Like, don't be talking, the Lord let you just do so much, then he let you, build a little platform, build yourself up like Pharaoh. And then he gonna crumble you from the inside. And so now this dude, they done pulled out a video on him with, I really don't like getting into people's personal stuff, but, I'm really focused on the point that something wrong with the dude. Like, he just started cussing you out and all that, and you could tell he really got a thing with black people saying they Jews, which we know in the end of the day, all of them do. Even the black ones over there. That's what's crazy. So I just been watching it crumble. It was real funny. And then now today, so you got the dude Sam the Assyrian. He's spazzing out, and they trying to say the man is off something. So I'm not gonna get into that. You know what I'm saying? Because people spread rumors about people all the time. But I will say he's out his own mouth talking about some things about, his wife and then did something or something. So they put that out there. So, it kind of like give a background for why the dude's spazzing out like that. But then on top of that, today I just got through watching Brother Dante Fortson channel. And now, apparently, they done excommunicated the sister, what's her name? It ain't Nefertiti, but it's kind of like that name, like one of them Kemetic names, like a North African name or something like that. I think it's Nefertiti or something. Y'all probably didn't seen it before. I've been on a couple of her posts because people would tag me, and I'm kind of like, I see she was a novice, no disrespect. But she was a pure novice, because you got to think, we've been dealing with apologists for so long. The ones that's new on the scene, they really be starting from where the other ones, we done already dealt with that. So they haven't elevated in their stupidity, so they still on a low-level stupidity. But she was diehard for him. Some of y'all know who I'm talking about. She just loved talking about Hebrew Israelites. And, apparently, she been playing the okie doke on them. I guess they've been saying something about her, and she the one, she real aggressive. She made some videos, but her scholarship was horrible. It was like she was just typing stuff on Google. And now the sister was diehard for the apologists. They done threw her under the bus, excommunicated her, because they found out she keep the Sabbath day. She keep the Sabbath day, right? And she talking about the law and everything. What you say, LaRon, will you call into Berean Show with Vocab tonight? Yeah, I think as a matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think, it is Vocab supposed to be on Berean Show tonight. That's another story, too, if y'all wondering what's going on with me and his debate. I've been sitting back just watching, and I watched his debate he had. And I know you're going to see this video, Vocab. I hope you do. But it ain't nothing. I'll jump in your inbox because we just inboxed a couple days ago. And I give it to him. He did kind of finally kind of succeeded to my title. The one I always felt he was scared of and was ducking. But it was like he really just did a word change. And y'all know, man, I don't claim to be the smartest cat, but I'm real observant. And I see what that little name change has done because he want to be all over the place. He don't want to focus just on the urban black community, which I'm still baffled about, being that he's an urban apologist. That's like you asking me some stuff about a Hebrew Israelite, and I don't want to address it, but I'm calling myself a Hebrew Israelite. That don't make no sense. So I don't know. I'm gonna see how things turn out tonight because I'm really seeing some stuff about him that I already knew, but it's like it's a lot of game plan because I had watched the debate he did with Brother Yara. Like I say, last couple of days I've been having time to just sit back and look at stuff, and then it was another debate he did with Dante Fortson. We checked that out at the camp out there in Gary. At ICOJ. Shout out to my family out there. And that debate was hilarious. I mean, I ain't never seen a cat that can dance the way he... You know what? He might have some Jake blood in him. Because he got some dance moves. Vocab, I give it to you, Joe. You got a little James Brown in you, Joe. But, so I've been checking it out or whatever. So, yeah, I might call in tonight or I might just sit back and ear hustle. But I'm definitely going to check it out because I love that Brother Berean. That's shout out to Brother Berean. So, yeah, man, it's just getting bad for him. Yeah, man, they straight booted Nefertiti. I think that's how you say her name, Nefertiti. I don't want to disrespect the sister. Shalom, Ak. What up, Kazak? Kazak Ben Yehuda. Shalom. WOJ, Walls Jericho, baby. And yeah, man, they didn't kick the girl out. You know her, Cassius. Matter of fact, I think Ozza used to be debating with her all the time on Facebook. 'Cause I think she had him irritated. And when I get tagged and stuff, I'm like, she ain't talking about nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I got to give the sister this. Apparently, she's been a secret seven-day Adventist. But here's my point for all this. It ain't just because I really don't want to poke at the sister too much. Because y'all don't know, bro, she might be coming to the truth. Because I'm going to tell y'all what happens, right? This is what I call sneak learning. Y'all know a lot of these, not just the so-called urban apologists, Christian apologists, but even some of these comedics that never really knew too much about the Bible, just mainly hearsay or the religious customs of their family, they was already they had a preconceived notion about the Bible and Hebrew Israelites. So they never really had a fair chance to see if what we was saying was legit or was the scriptures legit. And what you'll find what they'll do sometime is they will bang on you just to get information. I call it sneak learning. Yeah, they sneak learn. And everything you typing and saying, whether it's a video or it's on Facebook, you best believe they taking notes. Now, it may not have started like that intentionally. They might have just been taking notes so they can go look up the information to debunk it. But with the spirit of the Most High, how it happens, it winds up backfiring sometimes. You know, we know brothers personally that was into comedic science. One of my tightest homies, shout out to my brother Jalen, he one of the hardest going Hebrew Israelites now. I used to be debating this brother. He was straight comedic science. I mean, he was a hotep with a cape, with a pyramid on it. Like, he couldn't stand Hebrew Israelites. And I hadn't seen him for like a year. He'll tell y'all his story because it touched me when I realized who he was. Then, you know, I seen him in person at the camp, and it was just a beautiful thing. You know, yeah, me and the brother used to go at it, Joe. But see, that's what I'm saying. Sometimes people do that sneak learning, you see what I'm saying, and they wind up coming on home. Yep, she got booted. Yeah, her Kazak. She got booted. Hey, what's up, baby? How you doing, sweetheart? Josie Wells. So look, right? Yeah, she got booted. Apparently she made a video. Go check it out. Go to Dante Fortson's channel. They just did a video on it earlier today. But she went in, Joe. And you know how I know she been sneak learning, or I feel like she been sneak learning? Because even if she was coming from a Seventh-day Adventist standpoint, we know Seventh-day Adventist doctrine. You know, out of all the Christian groups, they're probably the easy to convert to the truth because they already dealing with the Sabbath day. Certain sects of them deal with the dietary law, far as I know. And a lot of them don't deal with certain pagan holidays. So they not really that, you know, it ain't that hard to grab them. But what I don't hear them do is what she did in the video Dante and them played today. Joe, I'm talking about she was straight line upon line and then precept upon precept. Y'all got to hear this. I didn't even think that was the same sister. She on there going from Colossians 3 to Deuteronomy 31 to the Leviticus 23. I'm like, whoa. So all the stuff we used to hit and smack her with, she didn't compute it. Now, she was kind of off on some stuff she said with the high Sabbaths and the ordinances. Maybe I'll do a lesson on that. Because that's not the first person I heard messed it up with the ordinances. That, I believe it was Paul talking about as it relates to the commandments and things that was against us put on the wall and all that, which really is real simple. If you started like Hebrews, the 7th chapter to it's like 7 through 9 or 10, it let you know. You know, that's synonymous with like ordinances. That's like where you get that from, ordinances. So it's how certain things was done. Like when sacrifices was lit, you had to get them a certain way. You had to get either 2 or 1, or it had to be a certain kind. You had to put it on the altar. You had to do this. You had to burn incense and all that. That's an ordinance. That's the order. That's something that's put out like that. So maybe I'll do a breakdown of that one day. But yeah, man. So that's crazy, Joe. So the UA, the UUA, the Ununited Urban Apologists, the Lord Tan, they joined the party again, man. This is funny. So I don't even know what's gonna happen with the vocab thing. Like I say, I give it to him on this one. He didn't kind of almost conceded, but y'all know he real slick. So he had to change a word in there. So now he's trying to get me to just go at that word. But see, that one word is going to redirect the whole debate. See, come on, man. I've been doing this. If I haven't been debating as long as vocab, I've been debating longer. And so I know when they do that, it's going to be the debate that I want it to be, or it more likely ain't going to be no debate. But we'll see. We'll see what happened after tonight. I'll probably hit him in the inbox in the morning because I know y'all want to see it. But I ain't going to lie, man. He kind of been getting bounced around here lately. So I don't even know if it's too much more I can do to him. But yeah, man. So, man, Shalom, Malak. Shalom, Malak. Malak Yasharala. Yeah, man. So let me see some of these comments, man. It's real entertaining out here. What up, brother Aharon? I see you in the building, Bo. What up, Tony? My man, Tony ASAP. I'm good, sweetheart. What up, Shalom, Sister Nava? Yeah, man, they threw that sister straight up under the bus. And I mean, she was going hard for him. And like I say, I never really tried to debate her because, like, y'all know my policy. I don't debate women anyway. That's no disrespect to women. Most women in the Hebrew Israelite community understand that. I mean, enough brothers do that in their own house, in which that shouldn't even be done. But I'm definitely not finna, because debate just mean argue. It's just a civilized argument. I'm not about to argue with no woman, especially about not no word of God or nothing like that. We can talk. But after it start getting in that debate format, I'm out. I'm not finna do that. Yeah, because like I say, y'all gotta excuse me, it's a little chilly out here. And man, these cats that fixed up the garage, they did a good job on the outside from when that storm messed up, but they just left everything. That just don't make no sense. So I guess they expect me to clean that up, and it ain't gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen. And so, yeah, man. Oh, tell Jamel I said shalom, man. Tell that brother I said shalom. We got to get us some more lamb links sometime soon. I think I'm out. Them last ones we ate on the new moon, man. Yeah. So if y'all get a chance, go check out Dante Fortson video he just put up today. That's Dante Fortson, D-O-N-T-E. I think he's my Facebook friend. I think it's D-O-N-T-E Fortson. F-O-R-T-S-O-N. Dante Fortson. Go check it out, man. It's hilarious. And the other one is on Sakari Sargent SGT. I think it's Sakari Sargent, and the other one is on Deacon Sakari. So that's Deacon Hakah page, man. They've been having me rolling, Joe. I just been sitting back, eye hustling all through the community. It's a lot of stuff. And I also was checking out Sonetta yesterday. Y'all know I never promote his channel. I wait till Zion Lex put it up on his wall, but y'all should probably check out. It's a little interesting thing Zion Lex did with these two sisters and Polite. Finally, Polite been running from the man since the last yearly Jubilee. He been running from the man for years, so finally he got him, but Polite was real friendly. He ain't want no debate. He was trying to agree with everything Zion Lex said. But it was two sisters on there. And he got kind of deep. They brought up the whole rape thing in Deuteronomy 22. Y'all know I've dealt with that before. If y'all want to, go on my Hebrews in the Hood YouTube channel and just look back. I did a whole breakdown. Zion Lex did a good job. He didn't really get scripturally deep on it, but he came with a very interesting perspective that I for the most part, agree with, dealing with rape. It was real tripped out. And it's funny because he went where I would have went. Y'all know, like how I did on mine, how I correlated the Deuteronomy 22, or Deuteronomy 20 and 22, or Deuteronomy 22. But I I correlated it with what happened to Judah and them sister, you know, with the dude. You know, that just automatically comes to your mind. And there's a few other spots I go. I might address it again tomorrow or whenever else I go live. I might address it again and take some questions on it, because we really get kind of in depth on that with the whole rape thing, because there's some bad doctrine about that out here. But to make it easy for you in your spare time, just start from like verse 17, and it lets you know you'll get put to death for raping somebody. And take hold of and grab hold of does not mean physically, you know, take the, you know, the brew box. No, it don't mean take the brew box. You know, if that's the case, and I'm just gonna give y'all a little jewel. If that's the case in Isaiah 4:1. I believe it is. It say 7 women gonna take hold of 1 man. Do that mean 7 women gonna rape 1 man? No, man. It's synonymous with the agreement. Like, you know, it's an agreement. It's like an embrace. And plus, let's keep it real. The way they talk back then, like, how could a man lie with a woman without taking hold of her? Like, it's almost physically impossible not to embrace a woman when you're making love to her. So, you know, people just be warped. But yeah, check out that video Zion Lex did, though, on Side Matter TV. This is the only time I'll promote that reprobate channel. You know, he on there. And I say he really did an excellent job, because you got Sonetta in the room and Polite in the room. You know, both of them reprobates. So, you know, so that was a pretty good job. So I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. I love y'all. Be on the lookout. Like I say, I'm getting more active, because y'all been on my heels, Joe, about teaching lessons. I even got brothers in my own camp getting down on me. Man, you ain't taught a lesson, man. It's so long, brother. People want to see you and all that. You know, I move by the spirit. You feel what I'm saying? My brother Kazak been holding it down real good as far as putting them lessons out on Walls of Jericho. We're going to have them downloaded soon onto the Walls of Jericho YouTube channel as well. But your boy back on his way. You know, I'm back on my way out there. So, yeah, man. Shalom, Justin. All right, man. Y'all be cool, man. Much love to y'all. Peace.